we reported we have over $1 billion in cash. I think that's part of the reason the market likes our stock today. We also, listen, over the last 18 months, we've made over $1 billion. And so while our balance sheet got marked down during the up-down ride, we managed to sell a bunch of assets at good prices. Our operating businesses are doing well. And yeah, we're looking at everything. I'm not in a rush to buy something. I buy something that's going to be an add-on or something strategic.
In an interview with Bloomberg Technology, CEO of Galaxy Digital Mike Novogratz shared his thoughts on where he sees the Bitcoin price going in the short term, which surprisingly is not as bullish as other analysts, pundits, and investors. Novogratz has been a Bitcoin bull for quite some time and a proponent for the cryptocurrency space overall, but took a PR beating when he regrettably tattooed Terra Luna on his arm, only to have Terra Luna be the poster child for the dark side of crypto scams and Ponzi schemes. Novogratz owned up to his mistake in a letter to his investors, and while some might have written off Novogratz in the press for his poor judgment, investors are slowly gaining confidence in him and Galaxy Digital as the company is up 41% in the past month. There's still quite a way to go for Galaxy to recover, and the earnings this past quarter didn't help, but Novogratz believes the crypto market will recover, and so will Galaxy in the long term. A 3 to 4 year time horizon, but in the short term, Novogratz doesn't see a soft landing. But before we listen to Novogratz, if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button as we put out daily content to keep you up to date on the market.
I don't think somebody waved a magic wand and everything is healed, both in the crypto markets or, quite frankly, in the traditional markets. Right? There was a tremendous amount of damage done in confidence and to balance sheets. I think the worst was over. Right? We put in a fear-based bottom, but rarely do you see V recoveries. And so I think that we're kind of in this for the long haul, and I'm looking at strategic things with a 3 to 4 year horizon, not a 3 to 4 month horizon. Listen, I think the Ethereum merge is a really big story, right? It has been. I mean, when I first bought Ethereum, way back in 2015, they were talking about this move from proof of work to proof of stake, and it's finally here, and that gives energy to the space. It's going to reduce the supply of Ethereum that's sold every day dramatically. It's going to reduce the inflation rate. And so I think Ethereum has a real story. And, Bitcoin's story is very much tied to the Fed. And we're still in a really complicated scenario. The last few data releases have started saying, well, geez, maybe that crazy idea of a soft landing is possible. I'm still really skeptical of the soft landing, but the market's telling you they're believing in it. And so assets are going up. I think the Fed's going to be able to stop raising rates. Wednesday's a big deal. Yeah. Wednesday's number. If it's a horrific print, you're going to see another sell-off in fixed income and probably sell-off in risk assets. But I think, listen, what you saw with BlackRock, putting Aladdin into play with crypto, that's actually unbelievably important for our space. I think there was certainly people that had gotten short, hedge funds that had gotten short, and there was short covering that helped drive that. There's some retail coming in, but we are seeing institutions, we travel a ton and meet with people. They never kind of backed off their interest. And so we're not seeing huge institutional flows, to be fair, but we're not seeing anyone back away. And so the kind of put is there that's giving businesses the confidence to keep hiring, right? I looked at my business really hard, and my first instinct was we've got to cut a lot. Yeah. And when we pushed and kind of relitigated every single one of our business lines, we ended up cutting very little, and we're actually going to end the year with probably 25-30% more employees than we started the year with. Well, listen, we've always had a pretty practical risk management approach. I came from that business. Chris Ferrara, our president, ran a credit business. And so in credit, we've got concentration limits on any one name. We always are collateralized in the crypto space. And so we're often very well over collateralized. In the markets businesses, we trade with stop losses where appropriate. Same thing, concentration limits. We've got a really active derivative business, and we use that for hedging. We were able to convince a lot of our mining customers to do structured notes around their loans. And so a lot of our miners didn't have any real issues because they got taken out of their position on the down move. And so it's a combination of, I think, kind of practices that we all learned at places like Goldman Sachs and Fortress and JP Morgan that we migrated into the crypto space. Listen, the Fed increased money supply at a rate that we'd never seen before, and they're slowly withdrawing that. There's still a ton of money in the system, right? There was excess savings in retail. That's getting worn down some, but there's monster cash holdings. People got really nervous. I mean, we had a pretty dramatic sell-off in the first half of the year. And so I don't think we're going to see what we saw last year when money's flowing in and it's all booming. But I don't think it's Armageddon here yet either. And so, again, will Bitcoin get through 30,000 on this move up? We'll see. I'm doubtful. I think we're going to probably be in this range now. I'd quite frankly be happy if we're in a 22,000 or 20,000, 30,000 range for a while, with the next move breaking up. Ethereum's got a little bit more juice. It's at the top of its range. It can, takes out 2,200. It could go higher. That's got a real story. But I don't see, the mania that we saw in 2021 or 2017 reigniting.
What do you think of Novogratz's thoughts here? Do you see a soft landing coming? Leave a comment. If you found value in the content, hit the like button, as that greatly helps the channel find similar viewers like you. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button, as we put out daily content to keep you up to date on the current market and news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.